Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message. So let's get into it. The angel number today is angel number 11. This is a master number. This is connection to your higher self. You have the power to shape your reality. You are manifesting at this time. Pay close attention to signs and synchronicities. When you see the number 11, Spirit wants you to reset your intention, focus on what you truly desire. We also have 1221. To me, this is a mirror number, okay? What I get from this number, as above, so below. This number is asking you to take the initiative in creating your reality. This is asking you to release self-doubt and build the life you desire. Okay, so I talked about that yesterday. If you watched that read, it was continue healing. Something unexpected is coming in. So that is basically what that read was about. Something unexpected is coming in while we heal, and it was all about release. So Spirit is still asking us to release self-doubt and build the life that you desire. And today just happens to be a manifestation day, which is 11. When you see this number, reset your intention, focus on what you truly desire. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's check the universe. Let's get a message from the universe, and then we'll get into it. Hope you're having an awesome day. Belief. All right, what do you believe? This is belief. Wow, number 11. Come through, cards. That's a domino moment. Come on, 10, pen. Mark it down. Okay. All right, so belief, the number 11. It says the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Okay? Belief, angel number 11. So remember, when you are manifesting, you cannot manifest if you do not believe. You cannot manifest if you do not believe. You cannot manifest out of the energy of lack. You must be in the grateful energy. You must be you got to believe that you deserve it. You got to believe that it's going to happen. Okay? So belief has a lot to do with your manifestations. You can't do anything without it, basically. Okay? So it does say angel number 11 is a connection to higher self. You have the power to shape your reality. You are manifesting. Pay close attention to signs and synchronicities. This card says a strong connection to source. Okay? So this message means a lot today. All right, so let's see. We're going to get some keywords for the collective. Let's get some keywords for the collective here. Set your intention. Manifest. We are creating the life we desire. Let's see. Okay, so we have prosperity. We have bloom. Don't be afraid to shine and show your true colors. We have courage. We have loss in reverse. You are starting to gain. Spirit says you are about to gain everything that you asked for. We have change under the bottom. This is definitely a transformation. Okay? So you are walking into your prosperity, and that's because you are manifesting it. Spirit says don't be afraid to bloom, to open up. Don't be afraid to get out. Bloom is the opposite of hiding. Spirit wants you to go ahead and start moving about. If you've been in hermit, if it's just getting outside, if it's just taking yourself out to dinner or to lunch, or taking yourself out to have a little drinky poo, Spirit wants you to start blooming. Have the courage. There are no more loss here. You're going to start gaining. All you have to do is move forward, and this is the change. So there is a definite change here. This is confirmation. Remember, we are still in Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. We are in the pre-energy of Mercury. Mercury retrograde and Cancer. It will be full energy on the June 29th, so we may be feeling this, but Spirit wants you to focus on creating the life that you truly want. We are building that, okay? So we do definitely have prosperity coming our way, okay? All right, so we are manifesting. Let's check tarot. Let's see what tarot has to say. I see the Ace of Swords under the bottom here. Ace of Swords, which is the truth, which is this is clarity. You have clarity now. You understand the plan. Spirit wants you to use your new ideas to move forward. Focus on that as you create with the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Okay, we have bloom here. What does Spirit want the collective to know about bloom here? King of Cups. So, flowers attract bees. Don't you know that, right? So you are attracting a King of Cups here. This person is going to be compassionate and caring, faithful. He will be balanced, or she will be balanced, depending on who I'm speaking to. So you are attracting. So flowers, beautiful flowers, they're sweet nectar. They attract bees. They attract hummingbirds. They attract. And this bloom here, because you're opening up and you're not being afraid to show who you are. So remember what I said about the divine feminines, the divine masculines. When you're truly connected to the source, they take care of you as far as mentally, physically. You look younger than what you are. So you are definitely attracting someone in the King of Cups energy. Okay, let's see. Courage for the collective. Okay, we have the Hangman here. Oh, but it's in reverse. Let's see here. Okay, so this is talking about narrow-minded energy here. Self-sabotage. We've been talking about that yesterday. We talked about self-sabotage yesterday. Let's see, Hangman. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So Spirit wants you to, confirmation, they want you to plan. Okay, they want you to, you need to clear out your mind. If you have something bothering you and you need to speak, out for yourself, they want you to go ahead and speak up for yourself. But they want you to take time before you act, okay? The Page of Swords could be a little quick-witted, but it looks like they want you to take time before reacting. This is communication. This is Libra. This is air energy here, okay? So, and the Neptune is, I believe it says it's water. And it rules Pisces. So they want you to get out of your emotions, okay? Because we need to not self-sabotage because we're emotional about something. So they want you to speak up for yourself, but take your time and think about it before you answer, as far as how will this affect the outcome, you know? So if there's something bothering you about this new beginning, or something that you're struggling to let go, they do want you to tell the truth and speak out, but be mindful not to be too emotional so that you don't self-sabotage anything, okay? All right, so let's see. Loss in reverse. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups here, which indicates a lot of choices, a lot of decisions here. You could possibly have so many decisions that it's kind of throwing you off kilter. You could be procrastinating about something. Let's see, 7 of Cups. But Spirit wants you to know, you know what it is. The Spirit wants you to know that you are gaining everything that you've ever wanted, okay? You're gaining everything you ever wanted. Just believe in that. So yes, you have a lot of opportunities and it could be a little confusing. They want you to understand that tap into your intuition, listen to your signs and synchronicities, because we have the High Priestess energy here. So you will be able to move through the decisions, the confusion, the cloudiness, the brain fog. I'm getting possible brain fog because the opportunities are coming in and you can see them on the horizon. So remember, this is gain for you. So you are about to gain a whole bunch of opportunities, whether it be in relationship, because you know we have a King of Cups coming your way. You are attracting a King of Cups. So this could be love, this could be financial, but they want you to tap into your intuition, and so you can weed through the noise and make your decisions appropriately. Okay, we have change for the collective. Emperor. Okay, so we went from an Emperor to we went from a King of Cups to Emperor energy. So change. So it looks like you may be stepping into your Emperor energy. You're stepping into your authority. You're stepping into your leadership. Spirit wants you to do that with confidence. Do that with confidence. Let's see. One more for Emperor. Yeah, King of Wands. This, you're experienced. You're energetic about this. You are passionate about this situation. Okay, so it looks like you're taking action forward with the King of Wands energy. It says you have the energy to do it. This is a change. You have the energy. You have the power to go forward. And that's because you are experienced, powerful, and confident. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's get a little bit more info for the collective. So far, the collective has prosperity coming their way. We have proof of that with the Ace of Swords. They want you to make sure you have mental clarity. You are attracting in a King of Cups. They want you to stay encouraged about this new change. They don't want you to sabotage being overly emotional. Okay, they want you to take your time to communicate how you feel without going overboard without self-sabotage. And so there's some communication coming in. They want you to have courage, but they don't want you to be too quick with it. You know, some of us, our tongues can be real quick when it's responding to certain things, especially if we are emotional about them. So they want us to think before we react. Take your time and think. When it comes to gaining in these things, we're no longer losing anything. Spirit is setting us up to gain, and that's because we're manifesting these things in. You are about to have so many options that it will be confusing. Okay, you're going to have a lot of decisions to make, but Spirit wants you to tap into your high priestess energy. You have the high priestess energy here. Tap into that energy and use that higher power to maneuver through your decisions. Okay, so just remember, you have the wisdom. You can see into the mysteries and the secrets. You have the spiritual power to just about navigate through anything. So trust in your intuition. This is a change. You are stepping into your higher power, your authority, your leadership with the Emperor energy here. This is stability. This is divine order. And you are experienced. You are ready. And they want you to take action. Take action. Don't be afraid to lead. Okay? Don't be afraid to lead. All right, so let's see. Prosperity and Ace of Swords. Prosperity and the Ace of Swords. Okay? Let go of the past. This is the transformation. So this is confirmation of change. This is power. Letting go of the past. Transformation and power. So you're definitely manifesting this in. All right, let's see. Bloom, King of Cups. Bloom, King of Cups. It says spring. It says they want you to prepare. They want you to put it in work and plan. Okay, so let's see. Spring. What about spring? Okay. All right. They want you to drop the doubts. No negativity. What else? Stay stable. They say you are free. Take this leap of faith. So one of the angel numbers talked about self-doubt. Okay. So I want to say it was 1221. But I didn't get that information. I believe it's 1221. Okay. So remember, when you see angel number 11, this is wanting you to reset your intention. When you see this number, as of right now, if you're looking at this video, reset your intention. If you have any doubt, reset your intention. Focus on what you truly desire. Okay? So this is a sign. This is a synchronicity. Right now, focus on what you truly desire. Reset your intention with your heart open and ready to receive. Balance your energy. Remember, you are free. This is the freedom with the Uranus. I could be talking to an Aquarius. This is Aquarius energy. This is communication. All air signs is communication. This is communication from spirit. This is communication from the universe. They're telling you to take the leap of faith. Break free from self-doubt. This is a new cycle. This is going to be fast change in a new direction. Okay, so stability is important. Stay in the stability of the flow. Stay connected to Mother, Father, God. We are no longer doubting anything. This change could have happened to you in last spring, or this could be spring of next year, depending on where you are in the timeline. Okay. All right, so let's see. Courage, Page of Swords, and Hangman in reverse. So there is definitely a relationship here. This is talking about restrictions. This is talking about karma that had to be paid. So someone, you have learned your karmic lessons. You someone in your energy, this could be someone from the past, has learned their karmic lessons as well. They may have been restricted. Let's see. Karmic lessons. Okay, so this is actually collective because we have the belief system come out. So this is confirmation of evaluating long-held beliefs and awakening. We have belief system. So it looks like we no longer have any karmic lessons. And this also connects with lost in reverse, because remember I said that you are gaining. So all karmic lessons all karmic debt has been paid here. All karmic debt has been paid. No more restrictions. So with the belief system card here, this is talking about your beliefs and awakening. So this is belief 3 times. We have 11 for belief. We have angel number 11 for today. So they want you to evaluate your beliefs. When you evaluate your beliefs, we are evaluating the pros and the cons. Why are we wanting to align with spirit? What are you trying to do for your life? Focus on your desires at this time, okay? Because you are awakening. This is a change. Let's see. We have loss in reverse, High Priestess, Fate. So remember, you have a lot of choices. You have up to 7 choices. This could be confusing. These options, you have decisions. You are the High Priestess. You will make the right decision. Tap into your wisdom. Tap into the secrets of the spirituality, the spiritual knowledge that you have. And this is fated for you. So nothing can stop this fortune. The wheel of fortune has turned in your favor. This is a karmic cycle, karmic debt paid. And we just had that card come out. This is a divine detour for someone. This could be divine intervention for someone today. Okay? So this is fated. No one can stop the turning of this wheel. No one. All right, so let's see. Prosperity is coming in. No one can stop it. You are attracting a King of Cups. Stay encouraged. Let's see. Change and King of Wands and Emperor. As I said, when the King of Cups came out with the bloom, with the flower card, you're in the presence and you are attracting all of this in. You are actively manifesting right here. It says stay grateful. I did say that earlier. It says abundance. You are proactively attracting in your new life. And it's going to be filled with tranquility and success. Okay? Filled with tranquility and success. And I am happy for you, collective. Everyone needs a life filled with tranquility and success. Everyone needs abundance. Whether it is abundance material, cash wise, abundance in love from spirit, just being abundant in health, all of that is important. Okay? All right, so let's see what Changing Life Situations has to say about this message. I don't want to hold you too long. Let's see. Okay, so this is talking about change. Remember, we're in a period of change. Things are changing literally every day. Okay, but what quick message do you have? It says Crystal of Clarity. I have two. It says illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Okay, so Spirit says Crystal of Clarity. So if you don't have any crystals, you may need to get you some. So this is a quartz on here. I love quartz. I have 2 quartz on my table, different kinds, as you can see. And I have a really big one on the other side of what my ankh is laying on. So crystals, you get you some crystals, do the research on them. Okay, they can help amplify your energy. So it says illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Okay, and then we have sculpture of self. It says shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing your identity. Okay, so expressing your identity, that came out with the Page of Swords. So remember, when it comes to your courage, it's okay to speak your piece and say what you need to say. Okay, but it does say that the Page of Swords can be a little quick-wit, but they want you to continue telling your truth, and they want you to make sure you take the time to think before you act. So they want you to be encouraged, but take your time and think before you act. So this could be communicating with someone, because this is Libra energy. Air energy is communication. We do have the Hangman in reverse, which is water. Whatever you are communicating, do not sabotage yourself. Take your time and think about it before responding, okay? Because like I said, we are in a change. We're ending things. We're being truthful about situations. Be tactful is what I just heard. Spirit says be tactful, okay? All right, so let's get an angel number message before closing out. Can we get another message for the collective, please? Another message for the collective. Let's see. Okay, we have the mirror number. We have 0330. It says lucky shirt. It says love, peace, hope, and optimism, accountability, progress, and creativity. Pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving, making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Embrace the time of growth. Watch your relationships and projects flourish. 0330. Lucky shirt. And this card talks about communication skills. And I believe the Page of Swords and the Hangman in reverse is what that is about. It's being encouraged, but making sure you're being tactful when you communicate. Okay? Alright, so let's check the signs. Who does this resonate with? So we do have all air signs on the board with the Ace of Swords. We have water, Pisces with the King of Cups. We have Libra again. We also have Neptune, which is Pisces. We have the moon energy, which is it's Cancer. We have 7 of Cups, which is Scorpio. Ooh, that's a lot of water and air. Okay. And then we have fire energy with the King of Wands. And then we have the Aries fire energy with the Emperor. So there was a lot of emotion and communication on this table. A lot. Actually, yeah, all the way up to here. And then it takes a turn under change. And remember, change is an action. Change is movement. And then we have Sagittarius and we have Aries with the King of Wands and Emperor. So after a period of communication and emotion, the energy switches at the very end here with change. So once again, be careful how you're communicating. There's a conversation coming in with someone. Be careful how you communicate. Your tactful communication does matter here. Okay? And you know, because we have the High Priestess energy here, you know and understand what's about to happen. But Spirit says, with the action of letting go, with the action of understand you are free, and making sure you're not doubting yourself, stay balanced. Your karmic debt has been paid. This is an awakening for you. This is a definite change. This is fate. You are attracting all of this in. You have manifested all of this. So let's see. And remember, if you need to get you some crystals, some quartz, do so. Okay? This should resonate with the Sagittarius, with the Virgo, with the Libra, with the Cancer, with the Taurus, with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, and a Leo under the bottom. If this is not one of your signs, this is possibly in your birth chart and one of your placements. So once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. I hope you have an awesome evening. Peace, love, and light. Bye. Bye-bye.